Y'all, so we're just gonna be doing a full like settings review for my keyboard, my mouse, my in-game settings, all that. For general, honestly, I don't feel like reading all this out, so you can just pause. HUD, I use everything default, but my health is set to numbers only. Audio, English, subtitles off, dynamic range high, but I use low on console. Tetanus muted, or tinnitus, sorry, muted. 100, master 100, in-game sound effects 100, in-game music 0, menu sound effects 100, menu music 0, voiceover volume 100, voiceover presets maximum, HQ voiceover on, no that. Display, I'm just gonna scroll through this real quick. All that really matters is 1440, 180 hertz, 5.4, VSync off, 90 FOV. And then on plus boost, and then I use custom text low. Low everything except for shadow quality. Set that to medium. Because if it's set to low, you can't see shadows. And then controls. Raw input on. Don't use look inversion. 8.8, 40, 80, or 1.0, 40, 2.5, 80. The rest of that doesn't really matter. Mouse scroll on, drone deployment advanced, gadget deployment advanced. Basic, hold up. Excuse me. But if you set it to the standard, then it's like you instantly get on it as soon as you throw a drone. But if you set it to advanced, then it takes a second. Or then you press a button to get on it, not takes a second. Gadget deployment, I honestly don't remember. We'll go through like controls. Push to talk is M. Regular movement, WASD. Strafe or lean is my lean keys are regular. Shift is to sprint. Crouch is V. Prone is B. Slow walk is 4. Reload is R. My melee is my bottom mouse button, or mouse button 4, or bottom side button. My secondary gadget is top side button on my mouse. And switchability is Alt. Ping is C. Deploy drone is N. And the reason I use like V to crouch, C to ping, B to prone, N to throw drone, and M to do that, you might think, well, that'd be a pretty big stretch to push to talk or to throw my drone. But that's why I play like this, not like this. With my pinky on A, my ring on W, my middle finger on D, and pointer on F. And then I kind of keep my thumb just like hovering over space and V, and I kind of just keep it sitting there so I can easily press V to crouch, or C to ping, or B to prone, or N to throw my drone, or M to push to talk, and G is my camera, for the record. G is my camera. But yep, that's why I use those like those controls. And then here's my controller stuff. Vibration off, trigger effect. That's just for DualSense controllers, but I use an Xbox controller. Specifically the Scuffella Pro. So this is the controller right here. And here are all of its features. You can pause and read it out if you want, alright? Same all this. Leaning behavior is set to alternate, so you can, on control, you can ADS and then lean and then un-ADS and you'll keep leaning. Control layout all default. Control rotation classic. Vertical sensitivity 40, horizontal sensitivity 100. Observation tool look sensitivity is 15. Left stick dead zone is 2. Right stick dead zone is 0. It's a Hall effect, it has Hall effect sticks in the controller. 0, 0 for both triggers. Controller ADS 1.0 24, 2.5 39. And then advanced off. But even if you have advanced off, you have to set all these to 0, or else it slightly affects your sense anyway. Privacy, none of that really matters. Screen shake, intensity. Yeah, none of that really matters. Screen shake intensity, or screen shake off, motion blur off, stun, dark, tinnitus. Yeah, I already muted. I've set my team to green, their team to purple. Positive feedback is light blue. Negative feedback is light red. The bombs are light blue. My pings are orange. And my optic color is white with 65% opacity. Opaque, whatever. None of this really matters if you're on PC, except for the chat scale and the chat background. And now let's look at my keyboard and mouse settings. So, basically, I use the Apex Pro Mini, as you can see up here from SteelSeries. It's a Hall effect. It's their Gen 2 switches, so it's Hall effect with rapid trigger SOCDs. So on every main key, only for a couple keys like space and my deafen key, and this is for Crosshair X and caps lock because it annoys me. Is all set to 4, but every single thing else is set to 1, like E my lean, Q my lean, WASD, V my crouch, C my ping, B my prone, N my throw drone, M my game chat, and then rapid trigger on all the main keys. Yeah, I'll do this. Rapid trigger on every key except for F. Any key you see the little lightning bolt under has a rapid trigger. Every main key except for F has rapid trigger. Then rapid tap is SOCDs, and I have them set to A and D. And basically, I'll put up a demonstration right now. And then, yeah, that's basically everything. There's not much else for me to say, honestly. I have it set to A and D and Q and E for the SOCDs. Because I know they're allowed in Siege. They're not allowed in every game. But they're not allowed in Fortnite or CS2. So, let's look at my mouse settings now. And, alright, yep. So, I have the Razer Viper V3 Pro. And the only thing that really matters here is my DPI and hertz or polling rate. So I use 800 DPI. and 2K polling rate. So I've heard Siege cannot Siege's max is only 2K. And then this is default, this is set to classic, all that stuff. So, yep. And then let's get in. And yep, that's all my settings. I don't have any special settings I haven't shown y'all. That was everything. Yeah, that was everything. Well, see you next time. Good job.